Hello, everyone. I want to talk about the fact that the assignment that Peter Obi has given a lot of people is out of this world. It's actually so crazy. There are people who are going back and forth. Oh, what is this thing? Is desperation? What is he doing? Going for tafsir. So for those who don't understand, tafsir usually during the month of Ramadan, before the breaking of the fast, there's sort of like sermon. It's like sermon lecture that usually happen where people are being told the virtue of the religion, what to do, what not to do, being good to your neighbors, being good to other people, and sort of like just like sermons and lectures that go on for the 29 to 30 days that you have the you have Ramadan. And sometimes basically what is being done is to take the most mosques, what they do, they will take the Quran from the beginning to the end, from Fatiha to Nas, and just break it down, explain it to people and stuff like that. And so Peter Obi, in the last this week, he started the journey where he's going from to different mosques to visit and just break fast with them and talk to them. That's all about being inclusivity, doing all of those things. And then so there've been a lot of reaction, people desperate. I saw someone who did a tweet, and he was like, oh, there's an Igbo malam, so who also he has his own sermon. He does it in the Igbo language. And then he was like, very arrogantly, very, in a very saucy manner, this is the person. I think I even screenshot that tweet. I just read it and I just laughed and I just shook my head when I saw that particular tweet. If I can see, yes, this is it. Says, dear Peter Obi, this is the tafsir you should attend. You will understand the message of Islam in your mother tongue. But remember that attending tafsir won't make us vote you. In my mind, I'm like, who needs your vote? Nobody actually needs your vote. Keep your vote for yourself. Vote for who you want to vote for. Last time, you didn't vote for Mr. Peter Obi. He didn't need you to win. He won the election. That's it. But the thing is that he's not criminal. He's not going to criminally rig his way of, use violence in the way that this thing. But that arrogance, oh, you will not. They're not win now. Who they suffer? Where is the suffering come from? I know, he knows, we all know the part of the country where the suffering is hitting hard most, and the religion where the suffering is hitting at most. I'm a Muslim. And in Nigeria, unfortunately, the poorest that we have happen to be Muslim, because we have a region that has the highest number of Muslims, where people have been impoverished. People have been turned to like beggars. Right now, good governance is not about giving bag of rice. It's no longer about building roads or any of these things. And when people want to look at the Islam, I'm like, look, there are a lot of Muslim countries that even those that practice Sharia, they are doing extremely well. You're looking at, in terms of economy, you're looking at Saudi Arabia, you're looking at the likes of United Arab Emirates, you're looking at the likes of, Qatar and all of that. There are so many examples out there. So it's just here that we have this mindset where people just sit down, oh, they're folding their hands and waiting for God to come and give them. So that's definitely a different thing. So this attitude, oh, we are not going to vote for you. Who cares? Who needs your vote? Keep your vote. Vote for what you want to vote for. Election have consequences, and everybody will face those consequences. That's why, for me, when a good number of people like that were telling, oh, you will cry after the election, Peter Obi will not win, you will cry, I'm like, any bad governance, because me, I have capacity to withstand by the grace of God. You're just feeling, for the reason why we talk, the reason why we shout, the reason why we speak, why we make demands for good governance and work towards it. It's not because that, we don't have food to eat, or we don't have work, or we don't have this thing. It's for many people who don't have voices, who are going to be the victims of all of this. Now we are seeing the victim. Now there are people that even if rice is 500,000 per bag, they will be able to buy. They will buy. Yes, they might complain a little bit, but not much of a complaint, they will buy. But there are people that even when bag was 8,000 naira, they couldn't buy it. And that's the reason why we are talking, when we talk, when we do all of these things that we talk about. I'm sorry about that break a little bit. I was trying to put by the way, go and subscribe to my channel. Okay, back to what I was talking about. So you had a lot of people, there's another one that said that, oh, Peter Obi is desperate, that's why he's moving from one mosque to the other and the other, whatever, however, or why is he doing this tafsir thing. Then in another news, there's a news where they say a community where Peter Obi had done tafsir with them, and then part of the things that he gave, he was going to dig boreholes for them. And I'm thinking that somebody said, okay, this is even better than the tafsir. But it came from that tafsir. It's him, it is Peter Obi going to where they're doing the tafsir, breaking fast with them, having conversation with them, and hearing what the problems are, what are the things that he can do. That's how he got to that place. It's not that, oh, he just woke up, he was sleeping in a cell and just realized that, okay, there's a particular community that this borehole. So this is what happens when you meet with people, when you go and see people, when you talk with people, when you have conversation with people. Leadership is not staying in some mansion and it's only during election that you come out and begin to talk to people. If there's any time that Peter Obi is supposed to learn more about the people and the needs, but this is the time. There's no hula baloo of election. You have time to move. You have time to sit down. You have time to discuss with people, and then you'll be able to hear them. Because the essence of leadership that a lot of people forget is that, first of all, it's for you to listen. Listen to the people, hear their problems, and then the second thing is for you to solve those problems. Shikena. If you're willing to sit down, listen to the people, number one, hear their problems, ask of their problems, hear those problems, and then you go on to solve the problems, I think 70% of your work as a leader is done. Then the other things, you now begin to look at the problems that they don't even know they have. You take them to a future they cannot even envision. And when they get there, they're like, wow, so this thing exists. That's the essence of leadership. And that's what Mr. Peter B is currently having. But for me, anyway, I dey help am. In short, on behalf of those people, I dey vex. I dey help them vex with Mr. Peter Obi because they too give them assignment. The assignments are too much. He just gives it back to back to back to back to back. He's there. He's all over the place. He's talking to the people that matter, because citizens, ordinary citizens, are the ones that matter. Not some advisor, not some big people. He's not working in the circle of those ones who think that, oh, they've gotten a certain kind of Nigeria that only they should enjoy and nobody else should enjoy. Mr. Peter Obi is out there working everywhere, being everywhere, talking to people. And I think I do understand where the anger is coming from. So on their behalf, I'm helping them to be angry at Mr. Peter Obi. But I'll say to Mr. Peter Obi, keep doing what you're doing, keep giving more, let them keep talking. We all know the president we voted for, and we would love to see you hear more about people's experiences, people's hardship, what they're going through, and you hearing it for yourself and not other people telling you. And that's exactly what Mr. Peter Obi is doing. I trust him. You'll be there. Then tomorrow you're going to be telling him, one advisor is telling him about Suleja. You'll be like, I was in that Suleja and I met those people and this is what they told me and this is how they told it to me. So you cannot come and say that this is what you know. Anyway, let me stop here before Auntie Margaret will catch me, because she's always like, Aisha, do you know that's my husband? You're taking her like, Auntie Margaret. But anyway, have you subscribed to my channel? Have you told 12 people to subscribe to my channel? Please do. I want to get 100 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. Thank you. Bye.